Do you know how nothing fast happens in government? Well, in this case, it is. The Oklahoma State Department of Education is making massive, immediate changes now that Ryan Walters is gone and an interim superintendent is in place. And I'm not just talking about the photos being restored of the Hall of Fame of Educators, that also the website has completely shifted away from talking about that woke teachers test that Ryan was pushing and some faith initiatives. Nature is healing. That's the message I'm hearing from teachers and parents. But here's something I learned that has an even bigger impact, that makes our kids safer. And I'm so happy to be able to share this. During Ryan's time, he had changed the priority system for when complaints came in on what took priority, what got to the top of the pile for investigators to look at. So typically you would have abuse cases, suicide, sexual assault. Those are things that require immediate attention, right? I learned that Ryan changed the system. They had to go into Awarity. They couldn't even do it in-house to push his social, his culture war issues to the top. Things like library books with what he considered porn inside, reporting teachers. Maybe if they had a rainbow flag on the wall, that then took precedence. So these investigators' hands were tied. Apparently, they are back to doing their work. Attorneys who work on these cases that represent the victims and their families are like, whoa, it's like somebody turned the switch back on. They're now cooperating, working with them, sharing information, and revocation hearings for teacher certifications are back on. So things are happening fast. I'll be digging more into just how bad the culture was there at that state agency for the employees. So much turnover during that time. By the way, with the Awarity system now back to working like it should, I thought, hey, this is some good news. Ask the department about it. Our old friend Madison, remember her? She wrote back several times and said, no, there was never any ranking system for the Awarity complaints. Said, Madison, that doesn't make sense, but she wouldn't budge. She might be out the door soon. Of course, she's part of the old guard, and we're hearing of a new comms director coming in, so that might make getting information a little bit easier here on out. We'll get more information tomorrow when that new interim superintendent is officially sworn into office.